All right, good day, guys. Today we're looking at completing the square. Note this is the third method of factorization. We have looked at factorization before, when we looked at the sum of factors, and the factors of sum of factor method. Sorry, and then we looked at method 4, which was inspection. Now this is method 2, completing the square. I would have loved to have done this in class with you rather than in this format, but we don't have time, so unfortunately we have to work with what we have. Now here we have completing the squares. I have tried my best to put it into step format so that you don't have to be worrying too much. You just have to follow the steps. So it says, all right, step 1, group the variables. Step 2, make the coefficient of x squared equal 1. Step 3, find the coefficient of x. If it is a whole number, divide it by 2. If it is a fraction, multiply it by a half. The result, so step 4, the result of what you did there, you square it and add it inside the bracket and do the opposite. Supposed to be do the opposite outside the bracket. Step 5, simplify the result and place it in the form a open bracket x plus h all squared plus k, where a, h, and k are all constants, meaning they're all numbers. Because I want to keep these videos short, I'm going to do one example with you in this format, and then I will try to do at least 2 more examples in short videos of about a minute or 2 using another format. Probably a blackboard would be best. So let's look at the question. It says x squared plus 4x plus 3. Note, I'm grouping the x squared and the 4x. That's what it means to group the variables. Then we get equals, open bracket, x squared plus 4x, close the bracket, plus 3. Now, notice, since x squared, and I have the explanation there, since the coefficient of x squared is 1 already, we can move on to the next step. So now we find the coefficient of x, and the coefficient of x is 4. So it's a whole number. So according to the rule, because it's 4, a whole number, I divide it by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I move on to my next step. The next step says whatever the result is, you square it and add it inside the bracket, and you do the opposite outside. So since it's 2, I'll add 2 squared inside the bracket, and I will minus 2x squared outside the bracket. And now I need to simplify. So I say, all right, x squared is x times x. 2 squared is 2 times 2. Both of them are positive. Then I work outside. Plus 3 minus 2 squared is 4. And 3 minus 4 then is negative 1. Since x plus 2 and x plus 2 are the same thing, then I can write it as x plus 2 squared minus 1. Note that the a here is 1, the h will be 2, and the k will be negative 1. All right, so we'll look at another example on our next video.